Today on the channel, it's time to play the game with the SummerSlam 2026 WWE Mattel Elite Jesse Ventura Build-A-Figure Wave Triple H.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Elite unboxing and review. And today on the channel, SummerSlam 2026 Triple H. But for all your Triple H needs, gotta head over to Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Gotta get a deal out there, and we're back to the SummerSlam wave here today with Triple H in the 2026 packaging, celebrating SummerSlam that's going to be in Minneapolis this year. So it's got a little Minneapolis colors to it. I like the theme event lines like this, and this has been a pretty big series so far. Some heavy hitters, all Hall of Famers, as we do know. Mankind we've unboxed on the channel. We've unboxed Stone Cold Steve Austin. We're doing Triple H, and we'll have China. And of course, at the end, we're going to rank them all, and we're going to include Jesse Ventura, the Build-A-Figure. Cannot wait for that one, so stay tuned. But we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We're going to hit it hard with Triple H. Looking good here, and we got some reuse from his Ultimate once upon a time. A Target exclusive. Well, I guess it wasn't a Target exclusive at the time, but way back in the infancy of the Ultimate line, we got some accessories, and we'll do some comparisons later in this video. As I mentioned, the purple and yellow attack, got that Vikings colors going on. Got Minnesota's own Jesse Ventura peeking out on the packaging right there. 8 and Up Elite Collection, Triple H, SummerSlam, window box, Elite Collection, SummerSlam, Triple H rocking the chainmail once again. And then on the back of the package, got that glamour shot, got the tail of the tape, got the blurb, got the cross sell. Let's see what it says about Triple H. From Greenwich, Connecticut, beautiful this time of year. Somebody get me a Connecticut pizza. Todd McFarlane, dial that in for dinner tonight. Height, 6'4", 255 pounds. Finisher, the dreaded pedigree. Watch out for that one. Career highlights, WWE Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, Intercontinental Champion. Despite not winning the WWE Championship at SummerSlam 1999, the game put Stone Cold Steve Austin out of commission, clearing the way for a rematch as a #1 contender. And then old Jesse, Governor Ventura, served as a special guest referee in the main event. Very cool, and I said it before in the other unboxings, kind of cool to represent one match altogether. I thought that was kind of a fun idea here with this line, and that's what we got going on. But what do we got? We got a little baggy action. There we go. See you later. Put some spin on it. Goodbye. Baggy time. What's in the baggy? What could we find? Oh, it's Jesse Ventura, his shirt and body. Look at that. Very, very cool to see that stuff here. I'm here for all the Ventura figures. See you later. Goodbye. Cool thing about this jacket, we'll call it jacket, referee, sweatshirt, whatever you want to call it. You could put this on somebody else if you wanted to. So this could be great for customizers. You're a player out there, you're a little kid, you want to throw this on and make a special referee. You could do that. So that is fun for this line here. We get Jesse ready to go, rock and roll, strut and stroll, as we know, with Mr. Ventura. And we get Triple H in the plastic prison looking extra devious, and he's got 2 heads. As we know, 2 heads are better than 1. We've heard that before, and we're going to hear it again, I'm sure. Twist ties all over the place. Wouldn't be Mattel or McFarlane. If your company starts with an M, you know you're utilizing the twist ties, and that's what we got going on here with Triple H. Extra head, extra set of hands here, looking good. There we go. We do get the water bottle. We don't get the water bottle all the time, every once in a while. And we get Triple H right there. See you later. Goodbye. Get these twist ties off my table. What are we doing? Scissors. Goodbye. Let's get down to business. Let's start with the accessories. How about we get 2 Fists of Fury out of the package there. And then we get 2 gripping hands for Triple H. The right hand all taped up as usual. Left hand got a little bit of tape in the fingers here. A little Ric Flair tribute. Is he going to cut himself open? You never know. You never know. We do get that water bottle once again. Going to be perfect for the gripping hands here. You're going to have to Do a little work to get this to fit, but you can do that. We've done that in the past. We get a water bottle. You can't be the Game without a water bottle. It's key to his entrance, as we do know. But now we're going to dive into the head sculpts. Feel like we've been here before, as we know. We got the screaming, yelling, kind of the slack-jawed yokel face on Triple H right here. We've seen this one with that ultimate for sure. Not the biggest fan of this one. The teeth look a little crazy, a little bit horse-toothed in the mouth, I would say, but it does look like Triple H. I would know who this is if somebody handed it to me. Got the long hair going on, got the beard there. Got some teeth, got the tongue, 2 eyes, a nose, 2 ears, playing all those human hits. And then the second head, a little bit more stoic. This is the one I will be using for this one, I think. I don't know, it's always a game time decision, but I think I like the more plain Jane Triple H, just regular stoic head. Not too high, not too low. That's what we got going on with him here. Got the beard. Nice to get 2 heads, though. You can use them with different figures, swap them around. That's the fun thing of Mattel in this day and age. But now we're diving into Triple H, and we're going to see what all the fuss is about. Now, the first thing I notice here is this chainmail. You pop the head off, you can remove it. So we've got this chainmail in the past. We got it with his Ultimate Edition figure. It is a little bit different. We will compare that here in a second, but you do have the chainmail if you want to use it for whatever reason. You got 2 elbow pads in black looking good. You got the wrist tape on both sides, a little bit more taped up on the right fist here, as we know. I'm probably going to keep him with the Fist of Fury. And we got all the Hallmark accessories for Triple H. We're missing that hat. I don't think he wore the hat, though, at SummerSlam 99. And we're missing the Sledgehammer O'Doom, but we've had a few over the years. Getting into Triple H here, we got the Triple H trunks going on. Silver and black attack, representing the Oakland Raiders, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let's just play along, top and front. Just play along. Come on. But looking good there. Does have a knee brace here, like a young Stone Cold Steve Austin. We got a knee brace on the right. You got the black knee pads, looking pretty good. Black boots, pretty plain Jane on the bottom here with the black boots. Now articulation, arms all the way around for us. Bicep cut. Double jointed pinless elbows, playing all the hits right there. Hands removable back and forth, side to side. I'm going to remove this hand. Sometimes you put these hands out and then you put them back in. They're really loose. That's one of the Mattel quality issues. Really, they fixed a lot of the Vietnam stuff. Who knows? Maybe I'll be spitting on this one later. We'll see. But you remove the hands and they're really loose. There's nothing worse than the hands just spinning in the peg. Oh, it's a dirty look. Thankfully, this one seems to be fairly tight on here. You do get the traditional ab crunch. Head, of course, back, forth, side to side, up and down. Head is removable, as we know. You do get the splits. Oh, a little tight, but we do get it. And then he goes up for the big boot. No Vietnam bounce back. How about that? Constant learning, constant improvement, I guess. Thigh cut. Double jointed. Are they pinless knees? How do we find out? It looks like they might be pinless. Oh, they're pinless, but this is one of those occasions where if they were pinned, I would be fine because they're hidden behind the knee pad. I'm not going to see it. So in my brain, it's pinless regardless, but we do got that going on. We do got the boot cut here. Ankles back, forth, side to side, up and down. Pretty much our usual Mattel articulation here at this point, but not a bad Triple H. It's one of those ones that, I don't know. I've said it before. I'm not a big gear guy. There's nothing like where I see a guy like, oh, there's Triple H, SummerSlam 99, take it to the bank. You're never going to get that with me. You'll get it with WrestleMania 6 Ultimate Warrior, things like that, but I'm just not deep in the weeds in my gear. I know some people love looking at the gear. I love looking at the wrestler. I don't look at the gear. I look them dead in the eyes and a very uncomfortable stare. That's what I go for. But I think this Triple H works for, obviously, SummerSlam 99 that it's supposed to represent. But you could mix this in as another play-in Triple H from this era or whatever. It's a good Triple H, and we haven't had this era Triple H in a while, at least from my memory once again. We've got a lot of classic ones, throwback ones, legends ones, but it's nice to get a 99 era Triple H, which stick him in 99, 2000, 98. Yeah, do what you want to do. He should fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand using code Kyle to save 10%. What do you know? Fitting on the stand. We knew it would happen. And there it is, SummerSlam Triple H, but we're not done. We got that Ultimate. Once upon a time, you got the same chainmail, a little bit more premium on the chainmail on this one compared to this one. Very similar in the trunks and stuff. The boots very similar. The knee pad's different. No brace on this one. Same elbow pads going on. Same head between these two. And then he's got the newsboy hat or whatever you want to call it there. The cabbie hat maybe. But man, this is an Ultimate that maybe needs an upgrade. We got the pin joints on this one and stuff. Wild to see. But another Triple H in the collection. Not a bad piece of business. He's one of those guys we're going to have consistently as far as Legends and Hall of Famers. You'll see him in the Legends line, the traditional Elite line, and then these pay-per-view series. There's no doubt about it. In future Ultimate series as well. But today, SummerSlam 1999 represented as we march towards SummerSlam 2026 in Minneapolis. So there it is, Triple H SummerSlam edition. What's your guys' thoughts? A pickup, pass, long game, no game? No, it can't be no game, could it? You need the Ventura. You need the Ventura, trust me, and we'll get there on the channel. Stay tuned, and the best way to do that is to subscribe to this very YouTube channel. And while you're here, subscribe to my other YouTube channel, 2 channels with content every single day. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is also the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available every Tuesday wherever podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. And what, Todd McFarlane? Oh, you're exactly right. You know, Todd said most people just turn off when you're giving your plugs at the end of your video, and he's exactly right, because you know how I know that? I said, hey, first one to comment, I'm not going to say what video it was, but you comment, if anybody's watching this, you win free figure. And it was a doozy of a figure, was it not? Yeah, it was, and nobody got it. So I know people are fast forwarding or turning it off, and you snooze, you lose, right, Todd McFarlane? There you go. So for SummerSlam 2026, Triple H, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we going to dance or are we going to play?